Hello, everyone. Creating a definitive tier list for Honkai Star Rail version 2.1 presents a significant challenge due to the game's dynamic nature and the subjective preferences of each player. However, understanding the strengths and weaknesses of various characters can aid players in forming effective teams and making informed investment decisions. While certain characters may excel in specific roles, such as damage dealing or support, player skill and team synergy also play crucial roles in determining overall performance. With the release of Honkai Star Rail version 2.1, players are eager to uncover which characters stand out as top-tier choices. While some characters may shine in certain game modes or team compositions, others might offer versatility or niche abilities that make them valuable additions to any roster. By considering factors such as character skills, attributes, and compatibility with other characters, players can strategize effectively to optimize their gameplay experience in this captivating and ever-evolving mobile game. I'm quickly moving on to the video, and I'm ranking characters in Honkai Star Rail. Before we start, if you enjoy these types of tier list videos, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Enjoy watching! My friends, only 0.1% of viewers subscribe. If you like this type of content, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you in advance for your support. The characters in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Arlan and Trailblazer Physical. Arlan, akin to Blade yet significantly less potent, treads a precarious path in Honkai Star Rail, where he gambles his own vitality to bolster his offensive might. His prowess escalates in proportion to his dwindling health, a double-edged tactic that demands precise calculation. Although equipped with a self-sustain mechanism, its activation hinges on the perilous condition of his health falling below 20% and securing the final blow against his adversary. Maneuvering Arlan's kit proves challenging amidst relentless enemy assaults, particularly when support arrives tardily, leaving little room for error in orchestrating his delicate dance between life and death. Trailblazer Physical character in Honkai Star Rail delivers formidable physical DPS, excelling in both single target and blast damage. Leveraging their unique abilities, they empower themselves with offensive buffs, granting an ATK bonus when inflicting weakness break on enemies. Additionally, their proficiency in techniques extends to providing party healing before battles, although the necessity of this skill is diminished with the presence of Space Anchor. As a versatile combatant, they stand as a cornerstone in strategic team compositions, offering both offensive prowess and supportive capabilities to tackle any challenge in the Honkai universe. The characters in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Dan Heng, Luca, Misha, Sampo, Sushang, Yan King, March 7th, Natasha, Trailblazer Fire, and Yukong. Dan Heng is a formidable contender in Honkai Star Rail, boasting a starter-level proficiency with commendable damage output, particularly potent when paired with top-tier LC and relics. His prowess lies not only in delivering above-average damage, but also in his ability to impede enemy progress with his skill, effectively slowing them down. What sets Dan Heng apart is his capacity to capitalize on this slowing effect, amplifying his damage output even further against sluggish adversaries, making him a force to be reckoned with on the battlefield. Luca stands out as a formidable force on the battlefield, blending the finesse of a single-target DOT damage dealer with the strategic advantage of a debuffer. His punches leave a lasting impact, not only inflicting relentless bleed damage upon his adversaries, but also tipping the scales further with his ability to amplify the target's vulnerability, albeit not as potent as dedicated debuffers like Pila or Silverwolf. Luca's presence in combat is a testament to his versatility, offering both offensive prowess and tactical utility to his team in the ongoing struggle against the Honkai menace. Misha is a formidable DPS character in Honkai Star Rail, whose true power lies dormant until his ultimate ability is unleashed. Similar to Jing Yuan and his Lightning Lord, Misha's ultimate grows in potency with each skill point invested, whether by himself or his allies. This devastating ultimate inflicts significant damage, capable of being rebounded to strike additional enemies across the battlefield, making Misha a force to be reckoned with in any confrontation. Sampo stands as a hidden gem within the 4-star roster of Honkai Star Rail, showcasing formidable capabilities as a damage-over-time dealer akin to Luca. What sets Sampo apart is his ability to unleash AoE damage that rebounds onto other enemies, particularly devastating against bosses with a wind weakness. His proficiency in stacking wind shear amplifies the peril for adversaries, especially in tandem with his ultimate, which escalates enemy susceptibility to duty effects. With these skills, Sampo emerges as an invaluable supporter within a duty-focused team composition, poised to inflict relentless damage upon adversaries in the Honkai Star Rail universe. Sushong, a formidable 4-star character in Honkai Star Rail, specializes in delivering devastating single-target damage, making her a force to be reckoned with on the battlefield. Her prowess reaches new heights when targeting enemies afflicted by weakness break, allowing her to unleash even greater destruction. Additionally, with her E1 ability, Sushong extends her utility beyond mere offense by aiding her team in recovering skill points, further solidifying her role as a versatile and indispensable asset in combat scenarios. Yanking stands as a formidable force among 5-star DPS characters, wielding immense damage potential. However, his effectiveness hinges on a delicate balance. He relies on personal offensive buffs that necessitate avoiding damage to maintain their potency. Unfortunately, amidst the chaotic fray of battle, his vulnerability to enemy attacks often relegates him to a lower tier among his peers. Yet, there exists a glimmer of strategic hope. By employing tactics that render him invisible to adversaries, the staggering damage he unleashes justifies the risk and elevates his worth on the battlefield. March 7th, known fondly as the cutest girl in the world, epitomizes resilience and strategic prowess. She assumes the role of a guardian, offering a formidable shield to allies, while deftly countering any assailants daring to breach her protection. While her offensive capabilities may pale in comparison, her true strength lies in her ultimate ability, a chilling manifestation capable of freezing all adversaries in their tracks. In the intricate tapestry of the simulated universe's remembrance path, her unique blend of defense and crowd control proves invaluable, cementing her status as an indispensable asset on the battlefield. Natasha, a compassionate healer in Honkai Star Rail, emerges as a beacon of hope for novice adventurers, offering crucial support to those yet to assemble a diverse team. With her ability to individually heal allies, dispel debuffs, and provide sustained healing through her skill, Natasha becomes an invaluable asset in early game challenges. However, as the journey progresses towards more formidable foes and widespread debilitation, her limitations become apparent, struggling to maintain pace with the onslaught of AoE debuffs that plague the party. Despite her initial prowess, Natasha finds herself overshadowed in the demanding trials of endgame content, where the demand for comprehensive cleansing and strategic resource management escalates beyond her capacity. Fire MC emerges as a stalwart protector, specializing in shielding allies from harm. With the ability to draw enemy attention through taunting maneuvers while mitigating incoming damage with their skill, Fire MC stands as a formidable guardian on the battlefield. However, their prowess extends beyond mere defense. With their ultimate, they can erect a protective barrier for the entire team, leveraging their substantial DEF to also inflict modest damage upon adversaries. While they may not boast overwhelming offensive capabilities, Fire MC's commitment to safeguarding their comrades makes them an invaluable asset in any encounter. Yukong emerges as a formidable support character, wielding the power to unleash significant damage through her ultimate ability. However, mastering her requires a delicate balance in tuning her speed attribute to ensure she takes the lead ahead of your primary damage dealers before activating her skill. This intricate mechanic may pose a challenge for beginners navigating the game's complexities. Yet, those who invest in refining the optimal Yukong build are rewarded with invaluable team benefits, including boosts to attack power, critical rate, and critical damage, solidifying her position as a crucial asset in any seasoned player's arsenal. The characters in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Gneifen, Herta, Himeko, Hook, King Kuei, Serval, Shuiyi, Asta, Bailu, Gepard, Hanya, Lynx, Welt, and Gallagher. Gneifen is a formidable addition to the roster of Doti damage dealers in Honkai Star Rail, boasting a specialization in scorching adversaries with relentless burns. Her prowess extends beyond mere infliction of flames, as she adeptly amplifies the damage taken by multiple foes ensnared in the fiery grasp of the burn status. With her strategic acumen and fiery fervor, Gneifen emerges as a pivotal asset in battles, turning the tide against adversaries with her incendiary expertise. Herta, a standout free character in Honkai Star Rail, emerges as a diamond in the rough with her remarkable ability to unleash area of effect damage and execute follow-up attacks. In the dynamic landscape of pure fiction mode, where waves of adversaries continually spawn, her prowess shines brightest. She proves indispensable when confronted with multiple enemy formations, swiftly clearing rows with her devastating capabilities. However, caution is warranted when facing solitary bosses, as her strengths are less pronounced in such encounters. Himeko, much like Jing Yuan, possesses a natural affinity for erudition, but distinguishes herself through her reliance on follow-up attacks to inflict damage. Her skills and ultimate abilities are tailored to confront multiple adversaries, making her particularly formidable in scenarios inundated with foes, particularly within the realm of pure fiction, where her prowess truly shines. Hook, the formidable leader of the moles, revels in the thrill of one-on-one combat, particularly against rival bosses in Honkai Star Rail. Her expertise lies in delivering devastating blows to single targets with her skill. However, her true mastery shines after unleashing her ultimate, which augments her abilities, enabling her attacks to cascade onto adjacent enemies with relentless force. In the unforgiving battlegrounds of Honkai Star Rail, Hook stands as an indomitable force, ready to confront any challenger who dares to cross her path. King Kuei, a character within the Honkai Star Rail game, embodies the essence of a gambler, wielding the potential for significant damage output despite her 4-star status. Her effectiveness hinges on the fortuitous alignment of matching tiles to trigger the formidable hidden hand state. Those fortunate enough to frequently encounter these matching tiles, or those who receive optimal blessings along the propagation path within the simulated universe, may witness King Kuei ascend beyond her A-tier classification, potentially elevating her to the upper echelons of character rankings. Serval, a rare erudition character in Honkai Star Rail, relies somewhat on her damage over time capabilities, leveraging shock to debilitate her foes. Her ultimate ability extends the duration of these damaging effects, amplifying her battlefield presence. With each enemy she vanquishes, Serval's attacks gain additional potency, ensuring her damage output escalates as engagements persist, particularly effective against multiple adversaries rather than formidable bosses. Shuiyi stands out among the diverse cast of characters in Honkai Star Rail with her distinctive playstyle, blending both follow-up attacks and her ultimate to unleash devastating damage upon her foes. What truly sets her apart is the unparalleled ability of her ultimate to deplete the enemy's toughness bar, regardless of whether they possess a quantum weakness or not. This unique mechanic not only adds depth to her gameplay, but also provides players with a strategic edge, making her a formidable force on the battlefield. Asta, the wealthiest heiress on the Herta space station, proves to be an invaluable asset to the team, seamlessly blending offensive prowess with supportive capabilities. Her talent not only amplifies the team's attack power significantly, but also enhances the damage inflicted on burning adversaries. Acting as the linchpin of the team, Asta's primary function revolves around providing a substantial speed boost to her allies, a particularly potent strategy within a team focused on inflicting damage over time effects. Bailu stands out among the roster of characters in Honkai Star Rail with her unique ability to revive a fallen ally, a feat unparalleled by any other character in the game. While her healing prowess may seem standard for a 5-star character, her resurrection skill proves invaluable, particularly in challenging encounters like Forgotten Hall and Simulated Universe. However, This remarkable talent is limited to once per battle, unless players possess the elusive E6 Bailu variant, adding an extra layer of strategy and rarity to her gameplay mechanics. Gepard, often overshadowed by other healers in Honkai Star Rail, brings a unique tactical advantage to the team dynamic. While he lacks the ability to heal the entire party, his skill set focuses on shielding allies and redirecting enemy attacks towards himself, effectively protecting his comrades from harm. His remarkable talent allows him to endure a single knockdown and instantly replenish his energy, ensuring he can consistently provide support when it's needed most. With strategic planning and a carefully crafted build, Gepard becomes a formidable force on the battlefield, capable of repeatedly deploying his ultimate ability to disrupt enemy assaults and safeguard his team from harm. Hanya stands out among the diverse roster of characters in Honkai Star Rail, with her unique ability to replenish one skill point for the team upon meeting specific criteria. Apart from her support role, she boasts skills typical of buffers, amplifying damage inflicted on enemies burdened and enhancing the DPS and ATK of a single ally. She thrives within a team reliant on skill points, making her an invaluable asset in strategic battles within the game's dynamic universe. Lynx may not boast the same level of healing prowess as 5-star healers, but her value transcends mere numbers. As a free character, she emerges as a strategic gem within the roster, offering a unique utility, the ability to cleanse debuffs from the entire party. In a meta teeming with adversaries capable of inflicting debilitating status effects, her presence becomes indispensable. Particularly in compositions where destruction serves as the primary damage dealer, such as alongside the likes of Blade, Lynx shines, enabling the team's strategy by facilitating sustained damage output. In the face of mounting threats, her capacity to purge debuffs elevates her from mere support to a formidable force to be reckoned with. Welt stands as a formidable presence within the ranks of Honkai Star Rail, his skill set blending the roles of debuffer and sub-DPS with finesse. His prowess lies in the art of disruption, wielding his ultimate to slow adversaries to a crawl, effectively delaying their turns while rendering them more susceptible to damage. A true embodiment of versatility, Welt's strategic importance on the battlefield cannot be overstated, making him a cornerstone in any team composition seeking to control the pace of combat and maximize offensive potential. Gallagher stands out as a unique healer within the realm of Honkai Star Rail, possessing the rare ability to both mend wounds and inflict debilitating effects upon adversaries. Unlike conventional healers who prioritize cleansing debuffs from allies, Gallagher's approach adds a tactical twist to the battlefield dynamics. However, his restorative prowess often falls short, particularly in the face of widespread area of effect damage, where his singular healing focus proves insufficient. Moreover, when confronted with formidable single-target damage dealers, his supportive abilities may appear lacking, leaving his comrades vulnerable. While acknowledging Gallagher's distinct capabilities, those seeking more reliable and comprehensive healing support might find solace in turning to the dependable Lynx. The characters in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Argenti, Black Swan, Blade, Clara, Dr. Ratio, Jing Yuan, Kafka, Seele, Topaz, and Numbi, Pella, and Tingyun. Meet Argenti, the shining knight of Honkai Star Rail, renowned for his unparalleled AoE DPS capabilities. As an erudition character, he may not excel in single boss encounters, but when faced with hordes of enemies or elite foes accompanied by minions, he emerges as the ultimate hero. His ultimate ability, with its 2 triggers determined by his energy levels, epitomizes his prowess, making him an indispensable ally in battles where swarms assail and allies need salvation. Black Swan is a formidable force in the world of Honkai Star Rail, wielding a unique style of combat focused on the gradual buildup of devastating arcana damage over time. While she may not deliver massive instantaneous damage like some of her counterparts, her expertise lies in inflicting stackable arcana DOTs that intensify with each subsequent application. This synergistic approach thrives when paired with fellow damage over time specialists like Kafka, as each instance of Do-Ti inflicted by her or her allies adds to the potency of the arcana. Once unleashed, these accumulated arcana wreak havoc on enemies, unleashing a cataclysmic onslaught akin to a nuclear detonation. Blade emerges as a formidable DPS character within the realm of Honkai Star Rail, boasting unique self-sustaining abilities that allow him to recover health after dealing damage, albeit at the expense of his own HP pool. Notably, his adept management of SP within the team dynamics alleviates the burdens typically associated with resource management, ensuring a smooth and efficient gameplay experience. Moreover, his versatility extends beyond mere DPS duties as he seamlessly transitions into the role of a sub-DPS, complementing teams led by characters like Jingliu with his adaptable skill set. Clara stands as a formidable force, strategically paired with Svarog, the true DPS of the game. Clara's prowess lies in her adeptness at mitigating damage and cleansing herself of debilitating debuffs, a valuable asset when facing adversaries known for their penchant for status afflictions. With Svarog's assistance, Clara not only reduces incoming damage, but also harnesses the power of counterattacks to effectively assail her foes, turning the tide of battle in her favor with each precise strike. Dr. Ratio, despite being a free 5-star character in Honkai Star Rail, exceeds expectations with his remarkable prowess on the battlefield. Renowned for his unparalleled single-target damage, this prodigious genius stands out among players, drawing admiration for his sheer strength. Many are even tempted to pull for his eidolon due to his exceptional performance. While his main dish, the follow-up attack, may seem dependent on enemy debuffs, achieving the necessary conditions, typically a maximum of 3 debuffs, proves to be a manageable task for most players. In essence, Dr. Ratio proves that true power knows no bounds, even among free characters, making him a formidable asset in any squad. Jing Yuan, a prominent figure within the Honkai Star Rail universe, stands out as a formidable erudition character, distinguished by his strategic approach centered around follow-up attacks, rather than relying solely on his ultimate ability like Argenti. His prowess lies in maximizing the damage output based on the number of hits per action Lightning Lords can deliver, making him a potent force on the battlefield. Particularly effective when facing multiple enemies with a susceptibility to lightning, Jing Yuan emerges as a stellar choice for players seeking a versatile and impactful character within the game. Kafka emerges as a nuanced force, wielding her unique damage over time abilities. Alone, she may not unleash a thunderous onslaught against adversaries, yet her synergy with fellow Do-Ti damage dealers such as Black Swan, Sampo, or Ganefin transforms the battlefield into a mesmerizing spectacle of demise. Whether orchestrating a duo or triad of Do-Ti wielders, Kafka's presence guarantees a vibrant symphony of destruction, painting the stage with a kaleidoscope of inevitable fates. Seal may be considered an older, limited character within the realm of Honkai Star Rail, but her value remains unparalleled. Renowned for her ability to unleash devastating single-target damage, Seal truly shines when supported by top-tier allies like Ting Yun or Bronya. With a naturally high base speed, she effortlessly maneuvers through battles, often taking multiple turns. The true spectacle, however, lies in her unique talent. Defeating an enemy grants her an additional turn, initiating the legendary unlimited turn seal phenomenon. Topaz and Numbi emerge as a formidable duo, with Numbi taking the spotlight as the primary DPS. While Topaz shines as a secondary DPS, her versatility extends to providing invaluable support within a team composition alongside follow-up attack specialists like Dr. Ratio. With her unique skills, Topaz can inflict the Proof of Debt debuff on a single enemy, significantly amplifying the damage they take from follow-up attacks. Together, Topaz and Numbi form a synergistic partnership, unleashing devastating assaults and turning the tide of battle in their favor on the Honkai battlefield. Pella emerges as a formidable addition to the ranks of DEF shredders within Honkai Star Rail, distinguished by her unique focus on dispersing multiple enemies rather than singular targets, setting her apart from counterparts like Silver Wolf. What sets her apart even further is her invaluable skill set, which includes the ability to strip enemy buffs with precision. As a universal debuffer, Pela seamlessly integrates into a variety of team compositions, offering a F2P-friendly option for players seeking versatility and strategic depth in their lineups. Tingyun stands out as a formidable buffer within the roster of characters in Honkai Star Rail, offering a unique proposition as a 4-star character capable of rivaling even the buffs provided by 5-star counterparts. However, her skill set presents a nuanced challenge, as her ability to increase an ally's attack rather than damage may not synergize optimally with certain DPS characters such as Blade, whose focus lies in the HP stat. Yet the accessibility of her eidolons due to her 4-star rarity provides ample opportunity for players to enhance her support capabilities, ensuring that she can further bolster her allies on the battlefield. The characters in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Dan Heng Imbibitor Lunai, Jingliu, Acheron, Bronya, Fu Xuan, Huo Huo, Luocha, Ruan Mei, Silver Wolf, Sparkle, and Aventurine. Dan Heng, known as the Imbibitor Lunai, emerges as a formidable force in Honkai Star Rail with his devastating enhanced basic ATK, capable of dealing massive damage to up to 3 enemies with blast attacks. However, harnessing this power comes at the cost of significant SP points. To optimize his performance, players can strategically assemble a team comprising characters like Tingyun or Ruan Mei, who excel in conserving SP, ensuring efficient resource management. Alternatively, integrating Sparkle into the team becomes pivotal, as she offers the ability to increase the maximum SP pool, mitigating the burden of SP expenditure while unleashing Dan Heng's overwhelming potential on the battlefield. Jingliu, known as the Ice Queen in Honkai Star Rail, commands attention with her chilling prowess on the battlefield. With talents and traces that augment her crit rate and crit DMG significantly, she becomes an investment worth every resource poured into her. While her normal attacks inflict considerable damage on a single target, it's her enhanced state that truly sets her apart, unleashing an onslaught so potent that few adversaries can withstand its icy fury. Acheron breaks the mold among Nihility characters in Honkai Star Rail, for she doesn't merely apply debuffs, she obliterates foes from the battlefield. While her accessibility may not cater to free-to-play constraints with her demands for light cones and specific team compositions, her immense damage potential speaks volumes. The game's innovative combat system further amplifies her prowess. Instead of relying on energy to trigger her ultimate, Acheron synergizes with her party to inflict debilitating effects on enemies, ensuring their swift eradication. Bronya is a pivotal character in Honkai Star Rail, retaining her value from the early stages to the endgame. Her unparalleled ability to grant a substantial critical damage buff to the entire party ensures her indispensability even in the most challenging encounters. Moreover, her skill enables players to manipulate the turn order effectively, offering strategic advantages and the potential to outmaneuver formidable opponents. With Bronya in the lineup, players not only secure a formidable force, but also gain a tactical edge that can tip the scales in their favor throughout the entirety of Honkai Star Rail's adventures. Fu Xuan, a formidable presence in the world of Honkai Star Rail, wields the unique matrix of Prescience Shield, enabling her to intercept damage meant for her allies and bolster their critical hit rates while imposing crowd control debuffs with each manifestation of her shield. Despite her exceptional abilities, Fu Xuan finds herself somewhat misplaced within the preservation path of the simulated universe, yet her adaptability allows her to flourish alongside destruction and abundance blessings, making her a vital asset to any team, particularly when supporting the path of the DPS. Huo Huo's prowess lies in her wide-reaching AoE healing, making her indispensable against adversaries relying on area of effect assaults and debuffs. However, due to her healing being spread across multiple targets, she may falter when faced with formidable foes specializing in concentrated single-target damage, a domain where Luocha shines. Huo Huo's strength truly emerges in battles where enemy assaults are dispersed, her off-field healing capabilities and debuff dispelling prowess rendering her an invaluable asset to any party composition. Luocha is a formidable addition to any squad in Honkai Star Rail, boasting unparalleled emergency healing abilities fueled by both skill and talent, rendering him exceptionally resilient against all but the most colossal single-target assaults. His ultimate prowess not only deals considerable damage to all adversaries, but also systematically strips away one buff from each foe, making him an indispensable asset when confronting hordes of enemies heavily fortified with buffs. Ruin Mei stands as a formidable presence amidst the Honkai Star Rail universe, a seemingly unassuming scholar endowed with an array of potent buffs. With her unique blend of all-type RES pen, weakness break efficiency, DMG increase, and SPD boosts, she emerges as the prime choice for teams reliant on SP-hungry DPS. Her prowess extends further with the ability to extend the duration of her buffs for a remarkable 3 turns with a single skill activation, granting sustained advantage in battles of attrition. Yet, it's her ultimate that truly sets her apart, capable of delaying the actions of foes afflicted by Thanatoplum Rebloom, offering a strategic edge in critical moments where a few turns could spell the difference between victory and defeat. Silverwolf emerges as a formidable ally, wielding her unparalleled expertise in hacking to tilt the scales of battle. With a unique ability to introduce a novel form of elemental weakness to a single adversary, she revolutionizes team compositions, enabling the strategic deployment of mono-elemental squads. However, her prowess is tailored for precision strikes rather than sweeping assaults. Her ultimate, potent as it is, targets a solitary foe, unleashing a torrent of defense-shredding power. Thus, Silverwolf shines brightest in the crucible of boss battles, where her singular focus and devastating debuffs prove indispensable to victory. Sparkle emerges as a game-changing support character within Honkai Star Rail, offering a subtle yet significant advantage by increasing the maximum number of skill points by 2. While this augmentation may appear modest at first glance, its impact reverberates profoundly in battles, particularly when paired with SP-hungry characters like DHIL and Qingque. Sparkle's strategic value amplifies further when considering her ability to provide damage buffs through SP consumption, making her an invaluable asset in optimizing team synergy. Additionally, her resemblance to Bronya's skill set, albeit at a reduced probability, adds an element of unpredictability to combat scenarios, enhancing the depth of tactical decision-making within the game. Aventurine emerges as the epitome of formidable prowess, often overshadowing the esteemed Gepard. Beyond the superficial attributes of a blonde shielder, Aventurine boasts unparalleled capabilities that redefine combat dynamics. With a shield mechanism that defies limitations through stackability and perpetual uptime, coupled with the ability to afflict adversaries with debilitating debuffs, Aventurine transcends mere defensive roles to assert dominance as a potent sub-DPS contender, showcasing a versatility that sets new standards in strategic gameplay. Video ends here. In your opinion, what is the best character in Honkai Star Rail? Write in the comments and let's discuss. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.